In the turbulent world of 18th century Russia, a German-born princess ascended to the throne and forever changed the course of Russian history. Meet Catherine II, a woman with an astonishing origin story who rose to power in a man's world. Catherine, born Sophie of Anhalt-Zerbst in a small German principality, was chosen as a bride for Peter III, the Russian throne's heir, altering her destiny forever. This marriage was anything but a fairy tale, Peter's erratic leadership creating unrest. However, Catherine used this time to develop her political savvy, build alliances, and understand the Russian court's complexities. Embracing Russian culture and the Orthodox faith, she won over the Russian people. In 1762, just 6 months after Peter became king, Catherine led a coup with the Imperial Guard's help, leading to Peter's arrest. This was more than a power shift. It was a bold assertion that Catherine was not just a queen consort, but a ruler in her own right. This was a remarkable achievement in an era when women were barely recognized in political circles. Catherine, however, was relentless, ruling for an impressive 34 years and demonstrating her shrewdness and tenacity in leadership. With her husband dethroned and imprisoned, Catherine II, or Catherine the Great, began her rule as the sole leader of Russia. This was the start of an era that would see Russia transformed, its borders expanded, and its culture enriched. The reign of this German princess turned Russian empress was just beginning, and her impact would be felt long after her death. Catherine's reign was marked by a series of ambitious military campaigns and shrewd diplomacy. Known as the Iron Fist in a Velvet Glove, this German princess turned Russian empress had a grand vision for her realm. Her reign balanced force with finesse, her strategic acumen playing an instrumental role in extending Russia's territories. One of her most notable campaigns was the annexation of Crimea, a move that granted Russia year-round access to sea routes, improving the empire's economy. But her ambitions stretched further to Poland. Through carefully planned partitions, Catherine and her allies succeeded in annexing significant parts of Poland, neutralizing potential threats and enlarging her empire. Catherine's foreign policy mirrored her military ambition. She sought alliances that would safeguard her gains and fortify her realm. She negotiated treaties and arranged marriages, thus positioning herself as a clever diplomat. Critics nonetheless were divided. Some thought of her as too aggressive, others too lenient. But Catherine remained unfazed, aware that her empire's future required her to be both an iron fist, using force if required, and a velvet glove, extending diplomatic gestures when beneficial. Through her strategic prowess, Catherine expanded Russia's borders and cemented its status as a major European power. Her reign powerfully illustrated the impact of strategic thinking, military might, and finesse on shaping an empire, regardless of the controversy surrounding her methods. Inspired by Enlightenment principles, Catherine sought to modernize Russia and foster a vibrant cultural scene. As a visionary, Catherine saw the value in enlightened ideas and recognized Russia's need to embrace the intellectual and cultural advancements to make a mark on the global stage. Her reformative approach began with the legal system, where she introduced the nakaz, a code that aimed to provide justice and efficiency in Russian courts. Catherine also emphasized on education and the importance of an educated citizenry. She established the Smolny Institute for Noble Maidens, the first state-financed higher education institution for women in Europe, and the Russian Academy of Sciences, which paved the path for intellectual advancement. To ensure efficient governance, she divided Russia into 50 provinces, each with a set of appointed officials, thereby improving the administration of this vast empire. However, her enduring contribution lies in her patronage of the arts and sciences. A fervent supporter of Russian culture, she amassed a vast collection of art, literature, and scientific artifacts. She established the Hermitage Museum, a premier art institution even today, and encouraged intellectual curiosity through her correspondences with European intellectuals such as Voltaire and Diderot. Catherine's marked a golden age for Russian culture, with her influence still visible in Russia's rich artistic and intellectual heritage. Her commitment to Enlightenment principles and her determination to modernize Russia transformed the nation into a cultural and intellectual powerhouse. Despite her successes, Catherine's reign was not without its challenges. As we delve into the story, the Pugachev Rebellion stands out as a significant challenge. This uprising exposed the discontent among the serfs, the backbone of Russian society. The rebellion pointed to the disparities between the Empress's court and rural Russia. Yet Catherine navigated this storm through strong leadership and tough decisions. However, these revolts also spotlighted the issues with serfdom, a structure Catherine had fortified. Shifting focus to her personal life, we find controversies brought about by her private affairs. Her relationships, particularly with her favorites, sparked scandal. These favorites, involved in political matters, were a contentious facet of her rule. Moreover, the circumstances of her rise to power, especially regarding her deposed husband Peter III, ignited persistent rumors. These controversies, often sensationalized, at times cast a shadow over her accomplishments as a ruler. However, Catherine's reign was a rich blend of triumph and struggle. It was marked by grand visions, ambitious reforms, expansion and consolidation, but also by unrest and controversy. Through it all, Catherine stayed resolute, skillfully steering the ship of state. Catherine's reign was a complex tapestry of triumph and struggle, of personal ambition and the harsh realities of governance. Catherine's influence extended far beyond her reign, shaping the future of Russia and leaving an indelible mark on world history. Known as Catherine the Great, she rose from a minor German princess to an unrivaled world leader. Her legacy spans beyond her expansive empire, deeply engraving her mark into history. Catherine's reign was a significant period of territorial growth for Russia. Her aggressive foreign policy and strategic military campaigns allowed her to annex regions like Crimea and parts of Poland, granting Russia access to the Black Sea and bolstering its reputation as a formidable European power. These strategic gains Russia's cultural and intellectual scope. But Catherine's legacy is not only defined by her military victories. She was a profound patron of the arts, bringing about a cultural renaissance during her reign. The establishment of the Hermitage Museum is a testament to her passion for the arts and her ambition to introduce the world's gems to Russia. Her rule was not without adversity. She faced monumental challenges, controversies, and rebellions. Yet these obstacles only highlighted the tenacity of her leadership and dedication to her vision for Russia. Even after her death, Catherine's influence remains. Her reforms modernized Russia, transforming it into a cultural beacon and a formidable world power. Despite the trials, she is remembered as a ruler who defied odds, led with unwavering resolve, and left an impact on not just Russia, but the world. Catherine's story is a testament to her formidable will and vision, a legacy that continues to resonate in Russia and beyond. Catherine the Great was a woman of remarkable strength and intelligence, who ruled an empire in a time when women were rarely seen in positions of power. She was a beacon of female leadership in a world dominated by men. Her rule, marked by ambition, vision, and resilience, allowed her to shape 18th century Russia and make a lasting mark on history. Her influence rippled beyond the borders of her empire, reaching across the globe. Catherine defied norms, rising to power through an audacious coup that dethroned her own husband, Peter III. This move solidified her as Russia's sole ruler, a feat almost unheard of in her time. Her aggressive foreign policy and military ventures expanded the Russian Empire significantly, with key conquests such as Crimea and parts of Poland. These victories established Russia as a major European power, a legacy that endures today. But Catherine was not just a conqueror. She was a reformer. Inspired by Enlightenment principles, she modernized Russia. She introduced legal reforms, promoted education, restructured government, and upheld arts and sciences. Catherine's vast cultural contributions, like the Hermitage Museum establishment, still enrich Russian society. Despite facing challenges, including peasant uprisings and personal life controversies, Catherine remained resolute. She approached these trials with the same determination that fueled her ambitions, proving her exceptional fortitude. Catherine the Great, a woman of ambition, vision, and resilience, transformed Russia into a modern state and a cultural powerhouse. Her life and reign underscore the influential role of women in history. Catherine the Great's life was full of contradictions and complexities, but her legacy is undeniable. Born a German princess, she ascended to power in Russia, initiating prosperity and a cultural awakening. Her reign was marked by military bravado, visionary foreign policy, and Enlightenment-inspired reforms. She faced numerous adversities, including a coup and ruling in a male-dominated era. Her life wasn't devoid of controversies, her personal affairs and the serfdom issue often overshadowing achievements. Yet she persisted, transforming Russia into a modern state. In the annals of history, Catherine the Great stands tall, a testament to the power of ambition, vision, and the human spirit.